Hey y'all, how's it going? Awesome, I hope. I hope everybody's well and healthy. So I have been wanting to make a follow-up video for a long time, and I haven't. We've actually been really busy at home, getting home projects done and all that stuff. We've been doing like a daily Bible study. We just finished one. We're starting a new one, so that's fun. I also cut my bangs, and I'm not sure how I feel about them. So we'll see. If y'all hear yelling in the background, my daughter's watching Glee, so that's not like people in my house yelling. It's Glee. So anyway, so I want to follow up and tell you guys what happened with the unemployment for me, and see, I can't figure these things out with me and for my husband, and also let you know about a loss we had, not coronavirus related, thank God, but we did have a loss. So first of all, I applied for unemployment, this is in Texas, on March 31st, or whatever the last day of March was. I think it was the 31st. And I still have not received anything. I can't get through on the phones. I've probably called, I don't know, thousands of times, and I can't get in. So I've kind of given up on trying to get in on the phone. You can't email them and get anywhere with that, so I don't do that. So all it says is there's a problem, or they're still looking into things. I don't know what the deal is, but I've got nothing so far. The good news is, I mean, I was approved for it. I just haven't gotten any. So they have to pay it at some point. So supposedly they say if you're behind on getting paid, you'll eventually get it all. So I'm like, well, whatever. Luckily, my husband, on the other hand, he has been getting his unemployment. He even reported his severance, and they still gave him unemployment, which was nice. Because I don't know if you know, but severance, they take 35% taxes. It's quite a bit. It's a lot. So like, he isn't getting as much severance as we thought he would be getting, but maybe we'll get it back with our taxes. Like, I don't know. So that's where we're at. I don't know what I can do about mine. I'm not getting any more money from my old job, so there's nothing I can do. I literally don't know what else to do. Why? This is a bad angle. Anyway, what else? I look like bloated or something. Maybe I am. We've been exercising. Like, I've been exercising for 3 weeks, so this is the start of week 4. I can't tell anything yet, except, like, looking in the mirror, I can't tell anything, but my body, I can tell, is stronger, which is really nice. So, we started with, well, everyone in the house is doing their own thing. Like, there's nothing that we are all doing together, so not exercise-wise. So, because we're just all so different. We all have totally different body types, like, it's just not something we can do together. So we just pretty much exercise at the same time for the most part. So we had a loss. Well, do you want to see? That's my muscles so far. This front-facing camera is terrible. Whatever. Anyway, it's an iPhone 8. So when was this? A week and a half ago. It was Thursday, 2 Thursdays ago. Our dog Maverick, our big black lab that we have, we gave him a bath, and our other dog Lucky a bath. And, you know, they were drying off. They like to run around the yard. Well, Lucky likes to run around the yard, and she goes crazy after a bath. And then Maverick, he just does some shaking. Like, he shakes, and then that's pretty much it. So he we were out in the backyard and we had like dog hair all over. So we went to the other side. That looks bad. We went to the other side of our house to use the hose on that side because the backyard, we don't have a hose. It's a long story. But anyways, so we went on that side to wash our legs off. It was 5 minutes exactly. I'm never doing bangs again. It was 5 minutes exactly, and we came back through the gate, and Maverick was... no, we didn't come back through the gate. We went in through the house, and then I came to the backyard, and Maverick was like sitting on like the side of the yard, close to the house, and he looked like he was rubbing around in the grass. I was like, "What are you doing, Maverick?" Like being silly. I said it in a silly voice because I know they do that. And he got up, and his leg was just like up like this, and it was just like that, and he couldn't move it, and he wasn't making any noises or anything. He just couldn't move his leg. So it looked to me like it was out of socket or something, like he had just gotten it out of socket. Like I don't know what happened. We don't know if he fell, he shook too hard, like our other dog like ran into him because she likes to do that. So we don't really know the story, and we do have cameras back there, but of course it didn't capture that 5 minutes that this happened. So we don't really know how he broke it, but he broke his leg. He broke it up. I'm going to try and show you. So it was his back leg, but he broke it on his like back elbow. So like right about here. And that's kind of unusual because usually they'll break them up here on their back legs. So he had his broken leg. We went to one vet that was still open. Our vet was closed. It was a weekday. It was Thursday. So our vet was closed. So we went to this other vet that was in our same town, and they were open. And so she did an x-ray and blood work and all this stuff. And she said his blood work's fine. But he's got a broken leg, and she didn't have a splint big enough. So she sent the x-rays to this other animal emergency clinic, and we took him there, and so they ended up splinting him, and then the vet came out to talk to us, and he said that it looked like Maverick has bone cancer. And he pointed out on the x-ray, because I had it on my phone, and he was showing me like where he sees bone cancer. And I was just like, what? You know, like totally shocked. We were both totally shocked. They told me to follow up with our vet the next day. So they splinted him and we got him home. It was a lot of money between the two vets. Believe it or not, the regular vet was more expensive than the emergency vet. I know. So we get him home, and it was nighttime. It was like almost 10 o'clock at night by the time we got home with him. It was awful. So Friday, I called our regular vet and sent the information. The other vet actually sent the information to them. I didn't even remember giving them our vet's information. Like, I was so distraught and out of it, like crying. It was terrible. So, God, he was such a good boy. He did such a good job. Like, I can't even tell you. He didn't even make any noise. The vet, the emergency vet was like, he's so tough. He didn't cry. He didn't do anything. So then our vet looked at the x-ray that they got from the other place. He said to him it looked like bone cancer also. But he wanted to get a third opinion with a vet that's all they work on. They're called an osteo something vet. I don't know. So he talked to that vet, even though he was pretty sure it was bone cancer, but that's not, he doesn't specialize in that. So the other vet said 99.9 or 99% or something like that, that Maverick has bone cancer. And it didn't look good. Like, he said the bones were in really bad shape. And basically we don't know for sure, when he shook off after having his bath, either he shook it so hard that he broke it. I know, it's terrible. Or he just was walking on it in the yard and broke it that way. Because apparently the bone was like really brittle. Like, it could have happened at any time. It's not because we gave him a bath or something. It just happened. So odds are he was gonna break another bone. They also said the odds were pretty high that it would already be in his lungs. So they also said his leg would not heal. It was not going to heal because of the type of break it was. And I'll try to insert the picture of the x-ray if I can into this video. And he probably had bone cancer in a lot of other places. So we didn't find that out until Saturday afternoon. So our vet is open on Saturday, so we found that on Saturday. And he went over with us everything we could possibly do. We could do chemo, we could do all that kind of stuff. It's thousands of dollars. It's like $5,000 on a small dog, and Maverick is 70 pounds. He's a huge black lab. Also, he could possibly break another leg. So he said, y'all just think about what you want to do. He's so kind, you guys. You have no idea. This vet, he's amazing. So I tried to call back, but they already closed. So we spent the weekend taking care of Maverick. It felt like the longest weekend of my life, believe it or not, and we're in quarantine. But it was really hard to take care of him. He couldn't walk well on his broken leg, and we kind of had to prop him up as he walked. So it was hard. I slept with him every night, and my daughter, my other daughter, one of my daughters, I have a lot of daughters, helped him walk around and help him get outside and go to the bathroom, and we just had to be like almost right on top of him. There were some times when he got bursts of energy and he was just like trying to get up and take off, and then he'd hurt himself. It was just awful. So we made the tough decision to have him put down, and we went on Monday. So yesterday was Monday, so it was the Monday before that. And we had him put down. It was awful, you guys. I've never been with an animal when they're put down. Like when we had Colette put down, we didn't go with her. We took her to animal shelter, and they did it for us. We got to say goodbye, of course, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that again. Like, I wanted to be with him when he went, and we all wanted to be with him when he went, and not everybody, but some of us went, and it was really hard. It's been really hard without him. He's, that saying, like, gentle giant, like, he's a gentle giant, so it's just been really weird getting used to him not being in the house, and we had, like, little things that we did together, like, whenever I made breakfast. It's kind of mean, but Lucky's gone deaf and blind, so it used to be, like, Lucky would hoard all the food, or she'd hoard any, like, thing that I dropped while cooking, and so Maverick figured out that she was deaf and blind, I think, so I was like, okay, Maverick, it's your turn. She's been hoarding, y'all's whole time together, so it's your turn to get the food. So I would give him, I would drop food for him first, and I just mean, like, tiny bits, like a bite of bell pepper or whatever. So just getting used to not calling him, and everything reminded me of him at first, like everything, up until Saturday. On the little things would make me cry. Anyways, I'm not gonna just go over all that, but it's been weird, and luckily this happened during quarantine, because I don't know how Lucky would be doing if we weren't all home with her. I don't know if she would have handled it the way she has, because we're just like on top of her all the time. We're just always checking on her and playing with her and petting her and stuff, because they were like best friends. So it was just really shocking and unexpected, and it sucks. We thought he would be the last one to go, and he was the first one. So he was like 14 years old. But we thought he was really healthy and everything. But I couldn't bear the thought of him breaking another leg, or he had already started having like some sort of breathing problems, but we thought it was like something else. We don't know, but I'm sorry. I was gonna try not to cry, but I just miss him a lot. So it's okay though. Anyway, so that's what's been going on the past few weeks. But other than that, everything's good. We're all healthy still. And I don't know anyone who's had the virus except for some friends at the beginning of March, and he got it from when he was traveling, and then his wife got it. So, but they recovered. Just praying that this virus goes away soon. And I don't want to talk about it much because I really don't like to talk about it. But anyway, sorry this was so long. I was going to try and whip it out in 5 minutes, but whatever. That's not possible sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try and make videos more often so that I'm not having to do these long ones. And I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.